Hello all. In this video I would like to discuss few more examples on ratios. Now let us look at the first problem here. As per this problem, we are asked to divide 215 rupees into three parts such that the first one is 2/5 of the second and the ratio between the second and the third is 4:3. Now what is the amount here? It is rupees 215. You're supposed to divide this rupees 215 into three parts. Let us say the three parts are A, B and C. Okay. What is given? That the value of the first one is 2/5 of the second. You understand? So A is 2/5 of second, that is B. If I assume this is the first value, second and C is the third, then A must be 2/5 of B. That means to say A by B is 2 by 5. Alright. So I can write this as A is to B is 2:5. Isn't it? Similarly, what is given here? Ratio between the second and the third is 4:3. So, second and third is B is to C. B is to C is given as 4:3. Now, whenever you are given a quantity to be divided into three different parts, wherein two ratios are given like A is to B and B is to C, we have some shortcut methods and tricks which I will be discussing in my next video. But for now, in this video, I would like to discuss the routine procedure. The procedure here in these cases is, see, you have one element common. This is A is to B and this is B is to C. So so this is, you have B common here. So you have B common. Now you must remember the property which I have discussed in my previous videos about the ratios. In ratios we have a property that whenever, if you have a ratio, say A is to B, I mean two elements or two terms of the ratio, then if you multiply this or divide these ratios with the same quantity, the value will not change. That means I can write A is to B as A into, say, some X is to B into X, or I can write this as A by X is same as B by X. You understand? So that is what I'm saying here is a ratio's value will not change if you multiply both the antecedent and the consequent with the same term, with the same number, same constant number. Say like this, like you have A by B, this is same as A into X by B into X, or this is also A by B is same as A by X by B by X. You understand? So whenever you are multiplying or if you are dividing by some constant quantity for both the numerator and denominator, its value will not change. So this property is applied here, and we see to it that this B here, the B portion here, its value is 5, and for the B portion here, it is in its value is 4. So we see to it that to solve this kind of problems, we see to it that the common term here, whichever here in this case it's B is a common term, so this common term will have a same value. To make it same value, let me multiply. I will write A is to B as 2:5. Now I'll multiply this antecedent and consequent by 4, so that the value will be 2 into 4 is to 5 into 4, which is 8 is to 20. Okay, this value will be 8 is to 20. Similarly, what is B is to C? B is to C is 4 is to 3. Now I want this to be 20, so I'll multiply this by 5. So it will be 4 into 5 is to 3 into 5. This will give you 20 is to 15. Now you see these two values. Here you have 8 is to 20 and here you have 20 is to 15. Now if you observe the two quantities here, I mean for the B here it is 20, here also you got B value 20. So here I can write A is to B is to C as, like, I mean Okay, let me put it this way. If I have A is to B, I will write A is to B as um, 8 is to 20, and B is to C as, I can write it as 20 is to 15. Now because B value in both the cases is same, I will write A is to B is to C as 8 is to 20 is to 15. You understand? Now read the question. Now you have to divide rupees 215 into three parts. Yes, we are dividing it into three parts which are in the ratio 8 is to 20 is to 15. Now follow the regular procedure. The value of the first part will be 8 by 8 plus 20 plus 15 into, this is rupees 215, so into 215. What is 8 plus 20 plus 15? 8 plus 20 plus 15 is 43, and this is into 215. 43, uh, I think this goes 5 times. Yes. So 43 fives are 215. So it is a 5 into 8. Its value is 40 rupees. Similarly, now go with the B. This is 20 by 43 into 215. The second value is 43 fives is 215. So 20 into 5 is 100. And the third value is 15 by 43 into 215. And its value is again, this goes 43 fives 215, 15 fives 75. Okay. So we have the three values. One is 40 rupees, the other one is 100 rupees, and the third one is 75 rupees. So you have divided this 215 into three parts. Each part, the first person gets 40 rupees, the second person gets 100 rupees, and the third person gets 75 rupees, and that solves your problem. Now let us look at the next question. Here, this it's among the same lines. If we are supposed to divide 715 among A, B, and C such that B gets 3 times as much as A gets. Now, how much B should get? B should get 3 times as much as A gets, and C gets half of what B gets. Now, we are supposed to divide 715 rupees. Okay. Yes. Now, what is given? B is equal to 3 times of A, and C is equal to half of B. Right? Now I can, from this I can write A by B. What is A by B? If I write this like, I mean, if A B is equal to 3A, then A by B is equal to 1 by 3. So I can write A is to B as 1 is to 3, isn't it? Now C is equal to half of B, 1 by 2 B. So what is B is to C in that case? What is B by C? B by C will be 2 by 1. So B is to C is 2 is to 1. Now follow the similar lines which I have explained in the previous example. We take, because B is a common quantity here, we try to make B same in both the ratios. To make this same, here we have 3 for B, and here we have 2. So we will multiply this by 2 and then multiply this by 3. That will give you the same quantity. So when I am multiplying this ratio by 2. So what do I get? A is to B, I can write it as 1 is to 3, which is also same as 2 is to 6. Isn't it? If I am multiplying it by 2. Similarly, B is to C. B is to C can be written as 2 is to 1. So if I am multiplying it by 3, it will be 6 is to 3. Alright. Now you see, how can I write A is to B is to C as, because this is 2 is to 6 and this is 6 is to 3. I can together write it as 2 is to 6 is to 3. Now we are going to divide 715 rupees in these three parts. A is to B is to C, which is 2 is to 6 is to 3. So it's the same procedure again. The value of the first part will be 2 by 2 plus 6 plus 3 into 715. The second part will be 6 by 2 plus 6 plus 3 into 715. And the third part will be 3 by 2 plus 6 plus 3 into 715. Now when you simplify this, this will be 2 by 2 plus 6 plus 3 is 11 into 715. 11 goes, this will be 65. 65 times 11 is 715. So its value here is 65 into 2, which is 130 rupees. Similarly, the second value will be around 6 by 11 into 715. So when 11 goes this 65 times, this is 65 into 6 and its value is 390 rupees. And the third one is 3 by 11 into 715. 11 65 times 65 into 3, this will give you 195 rupees. Now you have divided this 715 into three parts. What are the three parts? Here your answer is 130, 390 and 195 rupees. I hope these examples are clear, and I'll meet you in my next